Hello and welcome to a new Rush Hour episode of Trains App, and today we're at Rugby on the West Coast Mainline. We'll be seeing services from London Northwestern Railway, Avanti West Coast, and plenty of freight as well. Slightly different Rush Hour theme today. There's strike action taking place, and the Trent Valley route has been shut. So all Avanti West Coast services are going via Birmingham. All of the crew London Northwestern Railway services are terminating here at Rugby, i.e. there, which is the set that brought me in, 35126, and one of her classmates perched up behind Thunderbird DRS 57309. Pride of crew. When was the last time you can actually say that you saw that platform being used by a revenue-earning train service? And there you go. I think the last time I can actually say that I saw or knew of Rugby being used as a terminus / starting point for any service was when Connex were running their 319s through here doing the airport services. There's the Blue 86 that does the Cumbria Mountain Express, and down there is a DB Cargo K-Class 66 that is working the Trafford Park to London Gateway DB Cargo service, so that'll be going at some stage or another. So it'll be interesting to see how many services we get passing through here. So let's see what shall turn up. Okay, our first train. Our first train of the day is going to be the late running 1653 Avanti West Coast service from Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston. Worked by one of their Class 390s in the form of 390 104. Very nice. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Penzolino running from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. Going at breakneck speeds. And that'll be worked by 390 117. Going into the endless array of bug leaders around here. I mean, look at it, it's ridiculous. It's just stupid. This is supposed to be a railway, not a gardening centre. Ludicrous. Okay, then about ready to depart 7 minutes late is going to be the 1453 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. Wait for the 3 stages. There it is, there's the pop, there's the hiss, and there's the whine. Okay, the next train to make an appearance, running 3 minutes late, is going to be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Penzolino, running from Glasgow Central to London Euston. Chasing the Reds at the moment. And that wind is just starting to pick up that little bit more. So this is worked by 390 153. Having those lights on certainly made a hell of a difference, it must be said. Okay, our first freight train of the evening is going to be worked by a Freightliner class 66 going from Felixstowe North to Trafford Park. The light behind me is currently at red, so I assume she's going to be held, and then she'll be waiting for the late running 1704 London Northwestern Railway service to Birmingham New Street to come and go. There you go, so she's waiting for that, then she'll be following that all the way to actually all the way through Coventry, and then she'll go via Bescott Stadium. So this is worked by 66587 in the Ocean Network Express livery. I haven't seen that 66 for a long time. In fact, no, she's not been held for the 1704 service, she's going straight through. Couple of lovely flat wheels on those wagons. And it's nice to see a freight train fully loaded. A lot of them I've seen lately have been running half full to about a quarter full. Okay, coming in over 7 minutes late now is the 1704 London Northwestern Railway service from London Euston to Birmingham New Street. The weather has started to deteriorate. The wind has subdued slightly, but it's been replaced by a constant drizzle that is getting heavier and heavier. So leading the way is going to be 350-107. With 258 bringing up the rear. And a very off-colour corridor connector. Okay, the next train to arrive, coming in 4 minutes late, is going to be the 1716 London Northwestern Railway service from Birmingham New Street to London Euston. It was held out of the station for a few minutes as there was a young chap who just, God knows where he came from, but he popped up from down there and just started walking along the platform. Of course, station staff are chasing all over the place. One bloke on this platform running up to the top, another one of the LNWR staff members came up to him and chatted away and just walked down to the bottom of the platform, but God knows where the bloody hell it came from. It's all happening this evening. Okay, the next train to pass by is an Avanti West Coast class 390 Pendolino. 39157, working a service from London Euston to Edinburgh Waverley. Alright, then departing now is going to be the 1725 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston. Try again. Looks like we have another Avanti West Coast 390 about to pass through. (390-156). Okay, the next freight train to pass through is going to be a GBRF 66 powering up with its freight train from Trafford Park to Felixstowe. 66-710. Phil Packer. That previous 390 was bound for Glasgow Central. Looks like she's got a load of brand new container wagons. Right, colourful mixture on board. Again, now departing 14 minutes late is going to be the 1716 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston. Oh, hello. There goes 390-121 bound for some far and distant land. As also incoming is the late running 1720 Avanti West Coast service from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. On the rear of this is 350-257. Okay, the next freight train that is slowly working her way through is 66089, working a DB Cargo UK intermodal train from Trafford Park to London Gateway. Still borrowing its EWS colour scheme. Still approaching a red. Good turn on the head again. Nope, still a red. Still red. And it's just changed. Go on, girl, put the power down. Okay, doing about turn to also find now departing 14 minutes late, the 1720 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. (390-009) with the honours for this one. Treaty of Union. And into the distance they all go. Okay, the next train to arrive, coming in 2 minutes late, is going to be the 1734 London Northwestern Railway service from London Euston to Birmingham New Street. 351.28 leading the way, with 371 bringing up the rear. This weather is so intermittent. Now it's bone dry. Ooh, squeaky brake time. Okay, something a little different. The next train to terminate here at Rugby will be a pair of London Northwestern Railway Class 350s led by 354.06 doing the London to Rugby run. They could probably introduce a service that actually utilises Platform 3 a hell of a lot more. It would make sense, well, to me anyway. Look at that, right on the money. Okay, almost catching me off guard now with the Royal Mail 325s. .008 leading, 002 on the middle, on the rear. In the middle, I have absolutely no idea. All I can tell you with absolute surety is that it is running from Willesden to Shieldmere. And that's come through about 4 minutes early. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1746 London Northwestern Railway service from Birmingham New Street to London Euston with 354.10 leading. And I shall get to the rear when she departs. That's a bit of a sudden stop, blimey. Okay, then departing now is the 1746 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston. On the rear will be 352.39. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1752 Avanti West Coast service from Edinburgh Waverley to London Euston. It's coming in 4 minutes early. Very nice. Okay then, about ready to depart will be the 1752 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. Wait for the 3 stages. What was that? It was like an almost miniature towing came out of that one then. 390.047, we don't honest for this one. Okay, and the next train to break the sound barrier is going to be another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino, running from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. Worked by 39049, complete with a flat wheel. Crikey. Ooh, you can really hear that. Wonder if you must be able to feel it in there, surely. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1805 London Northwestern Railway service to Birmingham New Street. Ooh, I almost beat Anto it then. Worked by a pair of Class 350s. Now the sun's trying to come out. The weather really can't make its mind up today. So, leading the way is going to be 350-238. With 121 bringing up the rear. I mean, how's that for a contrast in weather? Sunlight, then dirty grey clouds. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1813 Avanti West Coast service from London Euston to Glasgow Central, worked by 390-050. Very nice. Okay, the next train to pass through is going to be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pentalino running from Glasgow Central to London Euston. Then we're going to have a Freightliner 66 departing with a container train from Ditton O'Connor to Felixstowe. .390-040 there, making me jump. But thank you to the driver nonetheless. Every time you think, if they do it, I'm not going to jump, it still makes me jump. So this is worked by 66508. In the new Freightliner colours, Genesee and Wyoming colour scheme. Plenty of clag being kicked up there, and plenty of rusted Maersk containers. A couple of flat wheels. But again, another fully loaded container train, which is great to see. Okay, the next train to make an appearance, coming in 19 minutes late, is going to be the 1756 Avanti West Coast service from London Euston to Manchester Piccadilly. .390-131 with the honours for this. City of Liverpool. That's going to be a snug fit. Oh, and there's a dead pitching hanging out the coupling hatch. Nice. Cool. Only just. Okay, the next train to pass through will be another Avanti West Coast class 390 Pendolino running from London Euston to Glasgow Central. City of Birmingham 390-132. Okay, over there is the 1818 London Northwestern Railway service from Birmingham New Street to London Euston coming through. Then we're going to have a DRS 66 coming through, going from Daventry to Coatbridge, followed by an Avanti West Coast to 390 Pendolino going from London to Manchester. 66-434 for this one. And then 390-103 going through. Both chasing the yellows. Okay, departing now is 352-36 and her classmate with the late running 1818 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston. 352-66 on the rear of this. As also about ready to depart now is going to be the 1825 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston. And you've just missed it.
For your own safety, you are reminded
Oh, somebody else has missed it.
We are sorry that the 1821 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston is delayed by...
Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1835 London Northwestern Railway service from London Euston to Birmingham New Street. Leading the way with a very bright light is 352-44. Do you want to turn that down there, boss man? On the rear is 352-55. Fair few people waiting to board this service.
The next train to arrive at platform 4 will be the 1821 Avanti West Coast service.
Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the late running 1821 Avanti West Coast service from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston, worked by 390-119. Currently coming in at 13 minutes late. Lovely. Okay, autofocus, there we go. Right, about ready to depart now will be the very late running 1821 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. We'll wait for the triple. One, two, and three. Okay, the next train to arrive will be another terminating London Northwestern Railway service from London Euston, worked by another pair of their Class 350 EMUs. Leading it in will be 350 118, and that will be the service, or the set, that will take me back out on the 1925 back to Milton Keynes. Cool. That's the closest anyone's got so far. Right then, as the hordes of people get off, incoming now we have the 1847 Avanti West Coast service from London Euston to Manchester Piccadilly. And it is raining once again. (390-010) working this service. Cumbrian Spirit. Okay, the next freight train to make an appearance is going to be a Freightliner 66 hauling another container train. This is going from London Gateway to Garston. And this is worked by 66569. Awful lot of empties at the front of this. These particular wagons are FSA wagons, and this one is an FEAB. Now back to an FSA again. Another FEAB. This just goes to prove how much variety there is in container wagon. Oh, hello. Now we've got another FSA. Oh. There's liquid in those containers. In the Mediterranean Shipping Company ones, anyway. Bulk liquid is what it is. Bulk liquid handled with care. Fair few flat wheels in there, and a lot of those containers for the Mediterranean Shipping Company. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1900 Avanti West Coast service from Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston. It's strange doing an evening and not seeing a single Voyager. Mind you, I suspect they're probably running just out of Birmingham if they're doing the Wales runs. Right, that is 390 141. Oh, and to you and all. Okay, the next train to pass will be another Avanti West Coast class 390 Pensolino, going from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston, going at the speed of sound. And that'll be worked by 390046 that also happens to have a flat wheel on the rear of that set. Okay, then about ready to depart now will be the 1900 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. And to you. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1904 London Northwestern Railway service from London Euston to Birmingham New Street. .350.373 is leading. With what looks like brand new bogies. On the rear is 350.124. There's plenty of people waiting, which is always good to see. Okay then, our final train of the day is going to be an Avanti West Coast class 390 Pendolino passing through with a service from Glasgow Central to London Euston. And that'll be worked by 390-118. And as she continues onwards, I shall leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching, it is greatly appreciated. If you have enjoyed seeing today, then please do like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. I do get back to them as and when I get the opportunity to. Well, despite the strike action that is taking place, there's been a nice variety of services coming through. Good amount of freight as well, all things considered. I was hoping to get one more, but it's parked up down the bottom end. It's a top and tailing ballast train that's going from Bescot to Atherstone, and I think it's worked by a pair of Freightliner Class 66s. I was hoping it was going to pass through platform 6, but it's been held in the sidings down at the other end of the station. Can't win them all. Surprised to see the DRS 66 coming through. I thought it was going to be either a 68 or an 88, but yep, I haven't seen a DRS 66 for a while, so nice to see something different. My next rush hour film is going to be from... I don't think I'm going to go. I will probably go... I'm going to go... God, I don't know where to go. I'm going to go to Hitchin. Next rush hour film will be from Hitchin on the East Coast Mainline. So, until next time, from me here at Rugby, I shall see you all later. Take care, guys. Goodbye.